Hi guys, welcome back to another 1.19 Skyblock episode. In the last episode, we made a machine that allows us to get a lot of allays. In this episode, I already want to use the allays for something, so I have a plan what we can use them for. In between the episodes, I already cleared up again, so I brought all the materials back to the main area. Yeah, time to head there as well. Oh no, there's soglins again. What? Why do we always have soglins here? This is like the third time now. God. At least I got good armor now. Should be able to fight them. Oh god, they really pack a bunch. It's gotta be something with the spawning, right? Hoglins aren't affected by the light level. Oh, I see what's happening. I always had the 3 white portal on the other side. Oh, I see. Yeah, I can show this once we go back to the Nether. Yeah. I would need to place blocks now. Okay. So before I expanded the portal here, I had like blocks behind this portal so I wouldn't just run through into the void. Always had a block here. And this basically prevented the hoglins from spawning because they need more space than a single block. I see, so the light source here just prevents like the piglins from spawning. But we need to do something about the hoglins. Yeah, I'm just gonna place blocks again. So I guess if we just place some fences here, it should prevent the hoglins spawning. So the hitbox would intersect, yeah. Can also maybe put some carpet on top. Can easily walk over this as well, right? Yep. Okay. Hopefully we're safe from the soglin attacks now. So let's talk about our plan for the day. I have a greater goal in mind that I'm working towards. So I want to start a new decorated main area. An area where I'm gonna have an automatic storage system, furnace array, brewing system, a couple more smaller contraptions, and storage facilities. Also some farms will be built there. But before I can start with this project, I need more building blocks. So I need farms for those building blocks. What I'm definitely gonna need will be grass blocks for decoration, just looks nice. I need dirt a lot. And I also need a way to get concrete. So we can use the gravel we get from bartering, the sand from the sand farm to make concrete powder with some dyes. And then we can also convert the concrete powder into concrete for building. And one more thing I need is definitely a tree farm to get all the logs for the chests and hoppers that the main storage will need. So there's a couple farms you need to make, concrete converter, maybe crafting system and so on. Definitely the dirt farm and also the tree farm I've been talking about a lot. But in order to actually run the tree farm, we're gonna need bone meal. So far I had no problems getting enough bone meal for all the projects. I just always took the bones we got from the starter mob farm. There was always enough. But moving forward, I definitely wanna upgrade. And instead of trying to rebuild this somehow and modernize it now with comparators and so on, I just want to build something new. Especially, we're actually low on bone meal right now. We even needed the last bone blocks we actually brought over to the sand farm. So we kind of actually need a new system. We have a couple more bone blocks at the main area, but I definitely need to do something about it. So I was thinking we could make a moss block based bone meal farm and somehow use the allays for collecting the items. So that's definitely, again, something I don't want to figure out in survival with all the entities flying around. It's definitely probably the best idea to go in creative for this again. Of course, I could make life easy for myself and just use an existing bone meal farm. For example, use this one here that I made before. But that's not really that interesting. And also, for myself, I just have more fun always doing something a little bit different. So this time I want to use allays to collect all the items here instead of just flushing them to the middle. I think this would be quite fun. And could maybe even speed it up a little bit because we don't need to wait for the water to flow. So we could definitely push in more stone. So guys, if you've never seen this, so the way this works is we just have a dispenser here at the bottom filled with bone meal. We bone meal the moss block, and then the moss spreads wherever there's just a normal stone block above in a 7x7 area max. Then we just push in more stone, the moss blocks get punched out, and the other stuff gets flushed away. Towards the middle, we put everything into composters, and then we get some bone meal out of that, which is actually more than we need to put into. So all the bone meal resupplies the dispenser there, and whatever is left over here can then be used for the tree farm, for example. Okay, so I want to definitely do it quite similar, also with the stone generator here on the side. But yeah, instead of using the water, I think it would be quite fun to use the allays to collect the items and then bring them to the composters. The first steps towards the new machine are made. The big difference is gonna be that we can make the allay design more compact. So limiting factor of the water-based design was that we always had to wait for the water to flush the item towards the middle, then also had to wait for the water to disappear again. In the meantime, we could push in the stone, but we were kind of limited by the speed of the water, so we couldn't really speed this up. And I was basically using a dispenser on both sides. With the allay design, I actually can just use a single dispenser and push in a stone from both sides and just activate this one here twice as often. So here we got the setup already. So basically every 30 ticks, you have to push in stone from either side. And you would need to trigger the dispenser here in the middle every third time we push in a stone from either side. So basically need to fill in 6 blocks. Then we can trigger it again. Then one more push, and then we trigger the dispenser, and then and so on. So we need to trigger this dispenser every 45 ticks, while both the sides need to be triggered every 30 ticks. Now, wondering what I should do. Either add a separate 45 tick clock to this, or we add a counter on each side that activates every third time. And then just, hook up wiring of the dispenser to both sides. I think I'm actually just gonna go to a separate 45 tick clock. So I kind of got it to work. Redstone was also pretty compact, but this was actually a nice waste of time. So what I actually completely forgot about is that the moss carpet doesn't get destroyed when you move the blocks below. Unlike the grass or the azalea bushes, those all get destroyed, but the moss carpet stays behind and is actively shielding the blocks below from being converted into moss, because you always need air blocks above. That's another reason why you would want the water, because it flushes the carpet away. But if it would add the water flushing again, what I'm gonna need the allays for even? It's quite unfortunate. What else you could do is add a ton of pistons above to punch out the carpet. But that's a lot of extra resources to go into this, and then can the allays fit in the one wide gap and don't get lost with the pathfinding? That's the another question. I feel like I tried getting this to work, but it's actually completely failed. Yeah, I just used this design. That's unfortunate. I really wanted to use the allays for something, but there's definitely another farm where you can probably use them somehow. So I really wasn't happy that we couldn't use the allays for this, so I decided to double down. So we can also use sticky pistons with blocks in front that we just push down to punch out the moss carpet, and then use the item elevator effect to get the items up there. This on real quick. Yep, got new stuff. But there's still a couple of issues with the timings. Okay, good. Good that I saw it now. Yeah, that needs to be worked on. But anyway, we can just power those pistons. Then the items would glitch through. Then we can use the allays to pick up that stuff. But I'm definitely aware we could also just use QC to power those pistons and have water directly on top of the pistons to flush the items somewhere. But I kind of want to use the allays now. Alright, back to checking the timings. What's going wrong there? I got the farm to a state where it's working reliable now, so nothing gets broken here. With the stone generation, every 2.25 seconds, we get new moss blocks. Okay, so that's working great. Now we need to deal with the items on top somehow. I think we're also gonna do it step by step. So ideally, I would actually want an allay for each type of item. So some allays would bring the flowering azalea bushes to a node block. Then we have a node block drop off for the seeds, and then probably multiple allays to collect all of the moss blocks and so on. So that would be quite fun to do. But I'm a little bit afraid that we actually might lose the correct assignment to the node blocks if we turn off the farm. We have to see, maybe unload the farm a couple times. Also, let's actually check out how this would work now, the item collection. So the Allay does pick up items nicely and then, yeah, throws him around. There already we have the one issue. Unless we stick a hopper minecart into the node block, some items would land on top of the node block. But there might be another way to get around this. This is something we used at the flower farm recently on Cycraft. Maybe put a boat above. Or multiple boats. Then the Allay can't... Oh no. The boat, of course, would catch the Allay. Never mind. Yeah, so we definitely need an air block above the node block, right? Otherwise, yeah, can't send any signals. Ah, that's a bit of a shame. I don't like this, but is there any other way to get around this issue? Of course, you could put entities in the boat, so what about just putting a chicken into the birch boat of chest? That would work, then the Allay wouldn't get caught by it. Yeah, so the idea would be then that the boat like repels the items and it would just drop down into a water stream. Yeah, we have to try around a bit with this. So this setup would kind of work. We just have the node block here on the side, so there's still an air block above, and then the Allay collects the items, throws it against the node block. Alright. Then we have the water stream below, items are flushed to the side, and because we have a slab there, the Allay couldn't fit through, but the items do. Alright. You could maybe just try to see how many Allays we actually need for this. So I kind of got it to work with the Allay item filtering. So each item type we got now a node block. The way I set this up was I had to trap the Allays directly in front of the node block, give them their items, and then turn on all the node blocks in the same tick. So the Allays get assigned to the node block that is closest to them. Yeah, this way we can filter out the items. So the reason why I actually want to do this is thought it would be kind of nice to have a storage for all of those type of blocks. For example, if I want to build something, the flowering azalea, then I can get it from here instead of having a system where everything gets put into the composters directly. So I can also turn this on and off. If I decide to collect certain items, you can just lock or unlock the hopper here. Okay, I also expanded the farm because the first setup would have given us roughly 3200 bone meal power, which is quite decent, but tree farm usually needs a bit more than that. So that's why I doubled up. It's pretty easy to expand the farm from now on. Basically just have to extend redstone lines and have the same tileable setup everywhere. So that worked quite nicely, but the Allays have definitely issues getting to those items in the back. So also doubled up the amount of Allays we have now. It's a bit crowded here also in front of the moss block node block. I'm thinking about moving all the node blocks to the side, and then for certain items also have multiple node blocks. Actually, we don't need multiple node blocks even. Maybe just a wider area for them to drop off the items. Yeah, I think this is actually necessary. Especially if we would want it to expand this even more. Yeah. Let's try to move everything over. It's a bit of an effort though. Alright, there we go. It was a bit of a work, but we no longer have any issues with the Allays not picking up stuff. So there's not many items on the ground usually. Definitely got enough drop-off points now and also enough Allays to take care of everything. It's actually really fun to watch. Yeah, so we got 4 node blocks and 3 Allays each to take care of the moss blocks. Then we got 2 node blocks and 2 Allays each for moss carpet. Then we have 1 node block each for flowering azalea and normal azalea with 2 Allays, and 2 Allays and 1 node block for seeds. Also check chests here. First 4 is for moss and so on carpet, azalea, and seeds. Oh, totally forgot to add an off switch for this. Okay, we should have actually gotten more bone meal then. Was already wondering why we get a little bit less. That explains it. Right, then here everything gets composted. And instead of sending all of the bone meal over through a water stream, decided to already craft it into bone blocks and just dispense the bone blocks into water. Send that over and then we can uncraft the bone block again into bone meal. So the auto crafting table when it comes to like simple operations like crafting blocks and uncraft them is really simple. So here, basically the bone block uncrafting is, you just put one bone block into the crafting table, and then we get 9 bone meal, and then we just lock the hopper from putting in any more moss blocks. So it's a really simple system. You can just take an output from here. Technically, you could also take an output to comparator from the crafting table directly. So when it comes to really simple stuff, this is, already thinking ahead, if you would have this in vanilla, it's also for perfect casual players. It's really not complicated. But it can get complicated if there's complicated recipes that usually a casual player doesn't need. I mean, usually instead of crafting a stack of pistons with an auto crafting table, spend half an hour coming up with the design and so on and building it, it's probably easier to do it manually. So that's really the beauty of the system. Yeah, anyway, so here would be then the output. This can be used then for the tree farm. And yeah, get roughly 6,500 bone meal per hour. Now it's just a question, is this enough? I'm really not sure. So I feel like next episode we're gonna design a tree farm, then we can tell for sure how much we actually need. And then maybe we can adjust the size of this farm. We should maybe also then build it all in one go next episode. There's still some stuff I want to do in survival. What I really would like to have right now would be a Enderchest, because this would help at least transporting stuff a little bit before we have the shulker boxes. So I can basically at least transport twice as many items if we put a lot of stuff in the Enderchest. This would be quite nice. What you need for this, of course, would be blaze powder. So I would now just in survival go to the next Nether fortress, try to find some blaze to get a bit more equipped with the Enderchest. I do remember seeing a Nether fortress bounding box when I had mini hut on while building the froglet farm. I think it was directly after the froglet farm. Let's check it out. So freaking. Yeah, here in the back it is. Okay, so that's the Nether fortress structure. Probably even have some intersections here. Yeah, this would be the walkways. Yeah, okay, so the plan is basically just a bridge over there. I brought some scaffolding, get up there. Maybe use this intersection here, make a spawning platform, and maybe a spot to hide. And then we can farm some blaze. Might even go for some wither skeletons as well. I'm just gonna use the froglet blocks to bridge over there. I just recently actually tested this. So mobs can't spawn on froglet blocks. In a way, they're kind of similar to sea lanterns or glowstone blocks. There's just one difference: you can actually power the froglet block. Quite interesting. So it's a bit unique. It's always good if Mojang adds new blocks that are somehow different in a way. On the other hand, there's also like jack-o'-lanterns. There's also a light block. Mobs can spawn on that one. Okay. Yeah, almost there. Just a couple blocks more. We also got the advancement, a terrible fortress. There would actually be a way how we could find a fortress without using mini hut. We talked about this during the live streams a couple times. So I'm definitely using the tools that can help me find structures, because I'm just really not interested in the challenge of not using the tools to find the structures. Like, it would be next to impossible, for example, to find that witch hut using in the beginning of the series. It would definitely be feasible to find the Nether fortress somehow. I guess best way would be to just find the height where Nether fortresses usually generate, and then bridge around until you get that advancement, and then you know there is one. So that would have been one way to actually find the structure without the helping tools. But I'm just really not interested in bridging around for multiple hours just so I can say I did it without the tools. So that's why I'm using those. I started by just putting some walls around, and now I'm just gonna fill up the spawning spaces. Oh, that didn't take long. I just stepped a couple blocks away and we get some immediate mob spawning. I should have actually brought that one fire resistance potion that I actually still have at the base from killing witches. Too bad, but I think we can deal with the mobs without the fire res potion, since we do have really good armor. Okay, so I'm not too worried. But let's actually try it. We actually got a pretty good Nether fortress, so the spawning layer here is oh god, this is a lot of mobs. I again haven't really thought this through. I guess we can take him. Oh god, health is low. Oh my god. I should probably get the hell out of here. I'm almost dead. If I can maybe die here. Woo! Okay, half a heart. Okay, I really underestimated this. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna run back. And get the fire resistance potion. Oh my god, but the wizard skeletons alone are quite hard. I was about to say, so we got a really good Nether fortress. It's pretty low. The spawning layer is at Y50. I'm not entirely sure. Why did scaffolding just break? What? Did it catch fire or something? I don't even know. I think I can remember like the lowest another fortress can be is I think actually 48. But I might be wrong about this. It's just a number that is stuck in my head. Okay. Let's get that fire res potion. Ah yeah, here it is. I could actually get a lot more fire resistance potions if I would just get it from the witch farm, or we could easily farm more just by using the fire aspect sword. But I kind of don't want to use a run in the overworld or bridge over now in the nether a couple hundred blocks. So we're just gonna try with the 3-minute potion. By the way, ilmango luck strikes again. This time in a good way. Already got 2 wizard skeleton skulls. This also happened the last time when we were playing the 4v4 challenge. Like the first 6 wizard skeletons, I got 2 skulls, and then it took like 70 more until I got the 3rd skull. Let's see how it goes this time. Also got 2 coal, so only need 574 more, so we can get a diamond. Oh no, the spawning definitely worked a bit too well. So halfway up, I already saw there's a ton of mobs, and it's definitely like, yeah, the complete mob cap is here. 70 mobs. I did find a couple of health potions, but I'm pretty sure if we would try to go there now, this is like certain death. We'll just get rushed by the wizard skeletons. So what I wanted to do is actually place a slab here, so only the player could crouch under it to get to safety from the wizard skeletons and the zombie piglins and so on, if they get angered, but yeah, going there would be certain death. I should probably get my bow. Okay, gonna run back, get my bow, maybe can take out some of the mobs from further back. So let's see what we can do here. I got a feeling this is way too much, and I basically permanently locked myself out of this nether fortress here. Yeah, there's so many mobs. Oh, another place. And as soon as I take them out, and now we get rushed by the piglins. I think it's best if I just jump down a little bit. Oh my god. Yeah. How do we conquer this now? So one of the most powerful things you can do in Minecraft if you want to achieve something is to just place blocks. And then, yeah, we could maybe just block some vision and get closer to the stuff. So for now we're safe here. I could maybe try to shoot mobs from there or try to get closer. I think something like this will be the way to go. I can't believe this. I killed 1 more wizard skeleton and it dropped the head. Oh, this was the easiest 3 skulls I ever got. Oh my god, killed. We can actually look this up in the statistics. I think I killed like 7 wizard skeletons. Let's check. Mobs, wizard skeleton. 9. I got 3 heads from that. So I got pretty close by now by placing a lot of blocks here. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to place those slabs. Just place them on top of one of the walls and then one more next to it. Didn't work. Oh my god. I'm gonna run. Ah, they actually got stuck here. At least the wizard skeleton. Neat. Okay. Yeah, now the piglin can't fit through there. Unfortunate. I should probably heal up. Or I'm just gonna place a slab there. This should also work. Can't fit through that. The only danger would be now baby zombie piglins. Okay, that's pretty easy. Yeah. Making good progress now with the cheesing. There we go. We're getting closer again. Alright, so we got this far. So I'm just gonna place a couple more slabs so I can easily stand in here. And this should definitely allow me to take out more wizard skeletons. And hopefully we can also reach a blaze somehow. I should also heal up. Maybe it's time to actually use the fire resistance potion. Get this in the hotbar. Oh, skeletons, of course, also an issue. How did you get here? Oh my god. Didn't even notice. Got attacked by the melee attack. No blaze rod. Of course, the inventory being full also doesn't help. Yeah, doesn't look like we got one. Okay, let's continue with the tunnel. Let's see. And this guy is close enough. No blaze rod again. If they actually drop one, should I even run out there? Seems feasible. I think I'm also now pretty much close enough so no mobs can spawn. So the spawning platform should now be within 24 blocks. So I guess if I just clear all of those guys, got another skull there. Piglin picked it up. Then we should be fine. Yeah, still a bit dangerous. It's anger though. It's a skeleton, so they come closer. That doesn't really work. Okay. So technically all we really need is one blaze rod really for... I think we can get 2 Enderchests out of this. Oh, we got 4 heads already. What is going on? Definitely having some dream luck today in terms of the heads. Okay, there's more. I think I also... Yeah, I picked up 1 blaze rod already. Okay. You can always try to get more. Yeah, let's anger the wizard skeletons. So those come closer. You can cheese them again. Oh man. Just build a death trap here, just realized. Okay, do we still have some fire resistance left? No, or even swearing off, it was only 3 minutes. Then I can maybe just shoot the blaze. Be nice though to get at least a couple more blaze rods. Got 4 now, so that's pretty good actually. Let's try to fight them. I got looting. Oh, with the skeletons. Shouldn't try to fight those. Learned my lesson. Okay. Also got a stack of coal now. That's pretty good. Yeah, nowhere close to getting a diamond. So we need a stack of coal blocks. One block, of course, is 9 coal. And it doesn't work with charcoal. There was also a question in the comments. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, of course. If I would have put some thought into this, we could have made a simple setup to cheese the mobs, but 7 blaze rods. Can make 2 beacons. I think, yeah, no point bothering anymore. I think I got what I need for now. So I got some obsidian already. They brought over from the bartering setup. Fortunately, didn't bring any more ender pearls from over there. Kinda don't want to run back there. Because it's still 500 blocks in the Nether. I think I can remember at the very beginning we got like 2 or 3 ender pearls from just killing random mobs up there. Let's see. Just need to make like, I don't know, 2 or 3 ender eyes. Would be enough. Oh yeah, by the way, now we could actually get all the ender eyes we need to find the stronghold. There's 3 ender pearls, perfect. And also go to the end. This is definitely doable, but I feel like right now I gonna kind of keep working on my project. Yeah, with the new area, build the tree farm and so on. So I don't want to rush it now and basically do the rest of the progression in one go. Okay, Eyes of Ender. I'm running back. There's a crafting table up there. Let's make 3 ender chests. God, it's actually so good, finally ender chests. So I can now deposit my bow. Actually don't need the hoe that often with the shovel, to be honest. Flint and steel can be put in there, the bed. Ah, this is so nice. Okay. I'm really looking forward to this. Alright, so we designed the whole moss farm in creative now. Did a bit in survival as well, it's always nice though. Yeah, also have some survival content. Plan for the next episode is definitely to design tree farm. I actually already started with this a little bit. So this shouldn't take too long. Then hopefully in the next episode we can build both the moss farm and the tree farm. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Alright, that's it for the. Thanks guys for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.